Hi everyone, so tonight I'm going to be finishing off this painting that we did last week, and I'm just going to be putting in a bit more detail in this area here of a jetty and some more reflections and a little bit more detail. So we'll see how it goes. When I stepped back, I actually quite liked the way it looked from a distance, the way it is. But I'll just keep going, I'll put in this detail that I plan to do, and then we can, I suppose, decide whether that was a good decision or not. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm just going to put in this pencil sketch, and I'm just going to parallel this here because in the photos you can see that's what it does. It parallels that jetty. So we'll just take that out to roughly below there, just below that. And then it's obviously horizontal with the horizon across. It's just a bit easier sometimes with a longer ruler to just get the lines right. Just take this down here. So it's just slightly receding and heading towards this vanishing point here. Let's parallel that one. Again, we'll just get it parallel. So then we'll go 1 centimetre, then 1.25, because they're getting slowly, and they're obviously vertical. 1.25, then 1.5. 1.75. 2, 2.25, 2.5, 2.3, 2.75, there we go, that'll do. And then what I should really do is just get a vertical. That's why it's sometimes good to have a triangle, like a set square almost, like a triangle, because then you can run that along the bottom and you know what vertical is. Just going to put in the decking. I've got a pretty fat post there. So we're going to use this mix of Winsor Blue, Red Shade and Light Red. It's a nice dark mix. I'm going to use this Winsor & Newton. So this is a Winsor & Newton Sable Rigger size 6. It's not really a rigger, I wouldn't see it as being a rigger, but it's just a nice brush to be able to do some detail. So we'll just come along, and I don't want to be too detailed. Even though I'm doing detail, I actually want it to have some liveliness about it. Of course you could use a flat nylon too, because they're pretty good at doing straight edges. Nice. So you can use this little round sable now. Just do a bit of this. Again, I've got the pencil line to follow, but I'm not trying to make it too exact. Because first of all, the jetty wasn't very exact. The jetty down there was like almost falling apart. Of course, there's some big sort of clumpy bits, which again I could pencil sketch in. Right, now I just want to do a few reflections. So I've just got this damp brush. So it's the round again, just wet. And I'm just going to bleed some of this down. I'm just putting in the reflections of these posts. Right, let's have a bit of a look from a distance. So I'm just putting in this little boat's canopy. Little thing there. Right. So I'm just going to put in all the dark first. So I'm just really looking at the photo and just emulating that. And then I suppose what I'll often do is just step back and just see if there's anything I just want to put in that's maybe not even in the photo, just to make it join together. The other thing I'm going to do is just to lift out some lights here. Oh, I need a smaller for the impression of some boats. I'm just going to use this little flat. What is this? An angle shader Taklon 3/8 J Burrows. So I'm just going to have it moist. I'm just going to look at those boats a bit and just rub back and forth a bit. Rub back and forth a bit in the rough shape of the hull, and then wipe out. Some fresh water again. Rub back and forth a bit. Get the tissue, wipe out again. Rub out a bit. I'm not going to play with it much more. So I was just using a pure Kolinsky round sable end to just bring in some of that into that wet area so that it moved away. Let's have a bit of a look from a distance again. So I think this is finished now with this little bit of detail here. I think this does become quite a subject in the painting, but I feel like the weight now is not quite right in terms of this fine detail versus sort of some pretty bold marks here. I'm not really sure. If I was going to try and turn this into a finished painting I was happy with, something would have to change really. It's missing something. Like maybe it's missing some height here, like maybe there's a flagpole or something that almost enters into the sky here to give. It's just all a bit too detailed here and it doesn't really take your eye on a journey for me. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I'd love to know your thoughts on this because it's just interesting how different people view different things, how they feel, and how that helps them to work out what to do or not do. So I hope that little bit of detail was helpful to see me do, and to obviously realise you don't have to paint something, even when you're doing detail, you don't have to paint it exactly how it looks. You again can squint your eyes, work out where the big dollops are of dark, and then put them in. I think that's a good way to go. And you can also start to work out what bit do you want to be the subject, so that you don't make everything all in clear, crisp detail. You might want this area to be the subject here, like down here. And if that's the case, what I might do is I could get the spray bottle, and just spray a little bit here onto this page here. Like just wet this a little bit off to the corner here, and that will just help this area here to just soften. Even though it's pretty dry, it'll start to soften a bit here, and that will make this less sharp here to more sharp here, which again it'll be a nice thing. The only thing that I think is lacking a little bit is the scale of this versus the scale of this is making this almost, it's competing with that. They're competing with each other. So I've just put in a little bit of lifted out a light with a flat nylon just here and just a bit here, and I like that more because I think that this attracts the eye, but then it'll jump across to here a bit. because there's a little bit of a something for the eye just there. And then I think the eye just sort of explores around here and heads up here, heads to this area here. So I think on the whole that's pretty good. Again, whether you think the birds were a good addition or not, but I think it gives a little bit of balance to the composition. Yes, thanks for joining me tonight. I hope you enjoyed this little bit of detail, and I'll see you next week. If you want to know about future videos, then press the subscribe button, press the bell button. If you want more help with your watercolour, including some courses and things, you can find me on Patreon, and there's some great content there. So thanks very much. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for your support, and I'll see you next week. Good night. Thank you.